I'm sitting here surrounded by these beautiful angels to remind you that you are surrounded by beautiful angels all the time. I want to share a story from my book, Deep Medicine for Trauma, about someone who found help from an angel. There are numerous stories in here of angelic help, but this one is about a woman named Simone. Beautiful, beautiful, talented woman who had tremendous trauma from her childhood. She had been abused and threatened in many ways. She was afraid that she might be killed in the night, and she had to line her stuffed animals up in a very specific way so that they would not kill her. Now, that's a level of trauma that you don't often find. Stuffed animals, or stuffies as my grandkids call them, are something that makes children feel secure. But she had to please them to be safe. And the same was true of her parents. So I spent a lot of time helping Simone relax deeply, and then led her to a mother tree that would envelop her as a safe entryway. As we went deeper into the earth of her consciousness, I asked her to find a wise one who was there to help her. This is what she said. It's a giant angel. He's about 10 feet tall with huge wings. He's crouched down, showing me my inner child. He tells me, this is what you need to see. As he says that, I'm aware that the child is clenching every body part. Her knuckle is in her mouth and she's biting down hard so no sound will escape. She's afraid to open any orifice. I remember I couldn't ever poop easily back then. She's terrified. As Simone recounted this, she became aware that the back of her head and her lower back had become extremely tight. She told me that she had frequent migraines as an adult. She realized now that these tight areas were her inner child still expressing terror. She's always prepared for physical pain. I had no idea she was such a ball of fear. I remember I used to arrange my stuffed animals in perfect order so they wouldn't kill me while I slept. Simone was crying and telling me the child was upset that Simone had been ignoring her. She was starting to incriminate herself for not caring for the child sooner. I suggested she begin to talk with the child, allowing trust to build slowly. She told the child, I didn't remember it was that bad. I'm so sorry. It wasn't okay, even if there was nobody to save you. But I'm stronger now. I'm here. I won't let anyone hurt you. That's the message that so many of our inner children need to hear. We went on in the session and we talked about how her patterns that we're expressing were coming from this time. And then I suggested that she take the child from that home that was so toxic and bring it to her own place or a place in her imagination. She let the child pack whatever she wanted to bring with her. They headed off in Simone's car, and I told Simone to look in the rearview mirror and see the house crumbling into oblivion. She was satisfied to see that. Once they were in her home, I had Simone imagine helping the little girl get settled and imagine the fun things they would do together, the tutus and sparkly shoes, and most of all, the safe feeling. I told her to look out the window and see all the angels that ringed the perimeter of the yard, keeping her and her child self safe. Imagine that for yourself if you're prone to anxiety. What if you could look outside and see a ring of angels everywhere, keeping you safe? They are able and willing to do that. Simone released a big sigh when she saw the angels. Then the big angel took Simone and the child up high, traveling through time and space, experiencing that they were protected through all time and space now. This is treatment 4 in my book, Going Beyond the Physical. I really want you to understand that there is protection there for you. You are not alone, no matter what has happened in your life. When you were small, you didn't have the resources. You didn't know this, so don't ever beat yourself up because you didn't figure it out sooner. But now that you're older, you have more resources. And you are not limited to what you personally know. There is a field of energy. It is so beautiful, so powerful. And you are an indispensable part of that field, even if you don't know it. The angels can help you discover that. So reach out to them. Let them help you. You are not alone.